Don't let what you can't do interfere with what you can do. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Well, Monday wasn't the kickoff we were hoping for. We didn't see any green, sliding backwards a little bit, coming in at 10.3. Should we be concerned? Are we going to head down to $8,000? Shake that magic 8-ball, right? Because I couldn't tell you. I know that the cryptocurrency future is bright. I know that we're getting further and further along as we're seeing back doing some testing today. We're getting some more answers from regulation. We're getting countries that are banning it and going for it. So as we move further, as we move forward and further through this cryptocurrency market, we're seeing acceptance and denial from all these different countries, meaning that awareness and adoption's happening. And you guys know me, that's the biggest thing around here. We don't have Sammy over here. She didn't quite make it home from work yet. She was hoping to. She's probably still a good 20 minutes out, though. It's just me. I got the laptop right here, though. That's why we're in the sitting down position or whatever. You can go ahead and comment in the chat. I'll try my very best, but you guys know I'm not as good at this as she is. I do have my news to be able to go over, but as always, let's see if we can't go ahead, take a look at these cryptocurrency markets together on Coin Paprika, and then talk about some of the news I got here. Let's see what we got here. Screen share. Yes, I would like to share my entire screen. And boom. All right. Let's give this a quick refresh here. And we got $10,344. That's down 2.67%, down 5.15% in the overall week. Not too bad. Nothing to worry about. No excitement. Are we in a Bart Simpson pattern? Are we going to be sliding back down here soon? Or are we going to be consolidating and breaking out to all new highs? Time tells with these things. I know I like Bitcoin at $10,000. I mean, is the price going to go up? Sure. Are we going to see a price before the end of the year that's over 11, 12, 13? More than likely. All right, let's see. We got the market cap coming in at 65.15% for BTC dominance. That is not bad at all. We got the overall market cap down 2.73%, coming in at $283 billion. We got Ethereum coming in at 217 bucks. That's down almost 4%, down 5.4% in the week. Are we going to get back up to $300? We got some whales making big moves with Ethereum, but at the same time, they're saying they're getting closer and closer to staking, right? That's supposed to be the big one. Hopefully the price will pop off here with Ethereum and get back near that all-time high of $1,000. We got XRP coming in at 32.1 cents. That's down 3.08 right now. That's holding on to a 2% gain for the week. Not bad at all. Litecoin, $95. Under that $100 mark. You know, I'm a little disappointed right there. That's down 4.75% today, holding down to almost 5% for the week. We got Bitcoin Cash 310. That's down 3.39%, down 1.29 for the week. BNB token holding on to that $30. $30.86. That is up 1.22%. That is up 7.75 on the week. I mean, if you bought the dip on the BNB token, that was some easy math right there. Not that I'm giving any financial advice, but if this is ever under $30, I mean, wow, BNB token has been the cryptocurrency to put your fiat into this year, it seems like. But hey, I'm still like 95%, 99% Bitcoin. We got EOS, $4.13. That is down 5.03%. All right. I hope you guys have been piling up in the chat while I've been reading off these numbers. And we got Tron, 2.6 cents, down 9.27. Ouch. Buy the dip, or is it going to stay down here? Right? Altcoin season. A lot of talk about that lately. Is it suppressing the price of altcoins? Possibly. All right, as we do every single episode, because we are a not-for-profit organization around here, we are trying to spread Bitcoin awareness. Every single dollar, cryptocurrency, Satoshi, whatever it may be, goes into the fundraiser. It goes into helping to make all of this happen. We actually got the payout from the Google AdSense today. So it's on Samantha's bank account. So probably when she gets home this evening, I'll be ordering a microphone. So this sound quality is going to be improving here before you know it. I can't thank you guys enough for that. I think the Google AdSense was actually a little bit over what the price of a microphone is going to be, so I'll be able to pull off a couple dollars from the tally fund here. We've had Paul Rouleau and Josh kick off this tally fund. I mean, we're still a little ways away, but we need support, right? We got to order these tickets before the price goes up. We got to come up with designs for the flyers. We're trying to head off to Mulberry Mountain to the Wakana Festival. It's going to be October 3rd through 6th. We think this is going to be the best event yet. We've gotten out there 3 separate times already here in the state of Florida and passed out flyers to millennials with embedded QR codes to get them started in Bitcoin. But this time, while we're camping, I think we may have the possibility to live broadcast or at least record some interviews, some conversation, something where there'll be good sound quality because it won't be impeded through the loud music, because that's the problem we've been having so far. That's why you just get me walking through the crowd, passing out the flyers, and I overlay different music to it because you can't even record the sound there. It's so horrible. All the bass. Let's see. How many days we got left on this? 68 days. I mean, and that's pretty much when we're going to be pulling out the door. I think it's about 3 days before the event is when this goes to. So we really need to get up there. I'm sure in the next 20 days here, I definitely am going to have to purchase tickets one way or another. I think that is definitely when we see the price jump like $75 a ticket. So let's go ahead and stop this screen share. Let's pop up me, apparently. And let's pull up the chat. What do we got going on here? Paul Rouleau, my man. Thanks for coming out here. Yeah, I don't know. I was debating for a moment on whether or not I was actually going to do it. I was like, man, it's been a while since I've done one by myself. But I was like, Paul will be there. It'll be a nice opportunity to talk to him. It's a Monday. It's never a busy show. So, hey, go ahead, comment in the chat. Let us know what you got going on. I see we got Bitcoin Jake over there. Hi, buddy. I'm glad you can make it. I appreciate it that you guys are stopping on Monday. I know it's hard after that hard day of work. You just want to go home, put your feet up, watch a rerun, maybe have a cold one or whatever your little indulgence may be. Personally, I'm having a cup of coffee again. So let's see. What do we got going on? Well, the big news for today, backed, right? I mean, everyone's talking about it. Today they started their testing. It's not really doing anything for the price today, but I think it's one of those hurdles, right? We've been talking about back for a while. It's been delay after delay, talking about needing regulation. Well, here we are. I mean, we're going to be coming on. We're going to be seeing some futures in Bitcoin. And this is from the International Continental Exchange. So, I mean, this is some big stuff here. And being physically delivered with their warehousing, it's great. Right? It's not just papers like we're seeing at, what's the other one? BitMix, that's under the investigation right now. What's it all going to be, right? I mean, is it going to be good for Bitcoin? I mean, ultimately, I think it could help Bitcoin, especially how they keep talking about, yes, institutional investors, over-the-counter desks, giving them the possibility to utilize these tools to stabilize the price of Bitcoin. Well, I mean, we're a ways away from stabilizing the price of Bitcoin. We're still mining it at an incredible rate. The next halving will cut us back down to 6.25, but still, it's not enough. I mean, we're probably going to have to wait until the next halving after that to restrict the supply enough to not have it fluctuating. But we need adoption, right? We need awareness. We need people turned on to Bitcoin. We need them to know what's going on. All right, the second story I got here is probably going to be the bigger one that takes up all of this. If you guys want to talk, please go ahead, comment in the chat. Let me know what you got going on. I can see it right here out of the corner of my eye. We got, on July 18th, we had a man arrested with about $19 million worth of Bitcoin. The Homeland Security is going ahead and charging him with money laundering and transacting in illegal goods with stolen cash. I don't even know how that's an additional crime, but this guy, what do I got here? Hanny? Yeah, so H. Hanny is what I got down for a name here. He apparently had something to do with Silk Road. He was distributing and selling goods on Silk Road back in 2012 and 2013. He amassed this wealth of Bitcoin, which is equivalent to today's $19 million. And he went ahead and he deposited on an undisclosed exchange. They're not saying which one. And he could be facing up to 30 years in prison now for it. I mean, right? Wow. You held out this long. Why are you cashing it in now. Couldn't you have found a better way? But he's saying that the cryptocurrency came from Bitcoin mining, but Homeland Security is saying that they can prove via the blockchain that it came from Silk Road. So I don't know if he didn't use a mixing service, if he doesn't understand what a Sabi wallet is, if he didn't just try to slowly migrate this and do something. But apparently, they were able to track it. They know about it. $19 million is a lot of money. So whales are a lot easier to track than just the little bits here and there me and you got. Well, they waited till he went ahead and he turned it into cash. That's when they went ahead and seized it. So yes, of course, the on and off ramp avenues of cryptocurrency is always where they're going to govern. That's where they have control. That's where they're going to be picking you up. So going into cash with all of this was his big fatal flaw. They went ahead, they seized it, they took it all. Can we learn something from this, right? Oh, we got JT Irving. Buddy, thanks for coming out here. I'm manning it by myself today. Sammy couldn't make it to the episode. She's stuck in Gainesville traffic. There was a bad storm out there. So, I'm out here figuring it out again. It's been a while since I've done it by myself. I got the camera and the computer and everything. So, I don't know. It's just more of that whole publicity. Let's talk about cryptocurrency and always point back to the Silk Road and say that it's used for drug markets and that it's used for money laundering and that there's no real good services. They just want to keep beating that drum so that that's the standard stereotype that people get into their mind when they start thinking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I mean, we know that. What do I have here for a statistics? I mean, in 2012, it was at its highest peak and 7% of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies were used in drug markets. Right now, it's a fraction of a percent today of what cryptocurrencies are actually used in the drug markets. I told you guys that, I'm still in conversations with Josh to figure out what we're going to do about a darknet show and bringing some of that information to light, possibly working towards this weekend. You got to hit the notification bell. We're going to be trying to see if we can't compilate something nice here. I don't know if it's going to be a live or a pre-record yet, but I'm working on some of the details. And this is exactly the stuff I'm talking about here that I want to try to expose, that once again, it is not just drug markets out there. It is not just Bitcoin is used to is used to fuel the war on drugs, right? The war on those other illegal activities that we're not going to name because we don't want strikes from YouTube, but that stuff that's bad that everybody knows bad, right? You guys know where I'm leading with that one. But there's more to it, right? Cryptocurrency is our future, right? It's the revolution. That's why it's at hand. That's why they're trying to publicize this bad stuff. Yes, it's being utilized in these drug markets, but it's because it's the beginning of freedom, right? The war on drugs has been played out for a very long time. And just because some people are smart enough to realize that cryptocurrency is the future and it involves freedom, and they're going to utilize it in these secretive private places, okay, let it be, but that doesn't incorporate the rest of us, right? I'm up until recently, I never even had a Tor browser and we're getting on the dark web or anything like that. So, and I'm in my mid 30s. All right, let's see. I got something writing here. What's up, peep? Hack alert on your mobile. Make sure your SIM pin is locked. It's being used as a backdoor to retrieve your email and then other monetary accounts, including Coinbase. Yes, you guys got to always be careful. Google authenticates a little better than text messaging 2FA. I use both, actually. I mean, between some of the different accounts I have. Let's see. We got Paul Rouleau commenting, if I had that kind of Bitcoin, I would be in a crypto-friendly country with no extradition. I mean, yeah, that's what I don't understand, is that how do you get millions of dollars in Bitcoin and not have the finest, like, cryptocurrency Bitcoin education? I mean, there are things that you can do. And why do you have to take a $19 million chunk sum all at once? I mean, greed is always a lot of people's downfall, right? So, I mean, this guy got greedy. I mean, watch. They're not saying what exchange, but watch it have been like freaking Coinbase or something. The guy doesn't even, I mean, and then if he got this cryptocurrency back in 2012, 2013, he's had plenty of time to go ahead and get a good education and realize that he could have been moving this stuff around. I mean, he could have been sitting there for all these years, moving 2 Bitcoin at a time right through Binance with no KYC and turning it into other cryptocurrencies or just turning it into Tether. I mean, there's so much that he could have done differently. But hey, hindsight is always 2020. I guess it's good that he's getting caught. Then the illegal activities will be shut down. People won't be wanting to do them. Yeah, right. They're going to continue this stuff until they go ahead and end the war on drugs. People are going to do what they want to do, and you're not going to tell them any different. We got a link for the Medium here from JT Irving. You guys got to check out the link, of course. Same message from Paul Rouleau. All right, you guys. Besides that, I had a couple other talking points. Let's see, what do I got here? I got Circle, right? Circle owns Poloniex, and they're moving to the Bahamas, right? That's actually where my father's from. U.S. regulations, right? Big problem. Always the downfall. Taking their sweet time. They're not getting what they want. So they're going to go ahead. They're going to move to the Bahamas. We may be seeing things change at Poloniex. I haven't been using Poloniex in a while because of all the KYC that they had there. I didn't have any cryptocurrency when they started it up because I don't leave my cryptocurrency in exchange. So I haven't been back since. But I mean, is this something to give us an ideal of what the future is going to be? Are we going to start seeing either so much regulation or the lack of rules for regulation and regulation come out in other countries where they're going to become more crypto friendly and people are going to head over there and start opening up their exchanges and doing their fintech innovation and figuring out how we're going to be able to have second and third tier solutions on Bitcoin, bringing all of the fine tools that we're going to need to be able to make this the currency of the future, right? Let's see, we got something here. Sim pin hacks. Guy lost 100K on Coinbase due to this. Oh, man. It's a lot of money to lose. I mean, you're looking at 10 Bitcoin, right? I couldn't imagine. I don't know. I mean, hardware wallets, I mean, then what are they going to do, right? They're going to force you to plug the device in. They're going to hit you in the head. We're going to be pulling out the good old wrench attack. I know I need to look at the camera more and less at the laptop so you guys can see what's happening here. That's why Sammy takes over this stuff. Let's see, what do we got? We got 20 minutes going on. Let's see, we got 10 more minutes to kill. So we got Circle, Poloniex, the Bermuda. I don't know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Right. We got a lot of different exchanges I've been hearing about that are going to be opening here in the U.S. It seems like that there's incentivization and be able to go ahead and get your cryptocurrency company or whatever going in the United States because, hey, there's a lot of money here. There's a lot of people investing in cryptocurrency. You find out that more people in the U.S. know about cryptocurrency than some of these other countries. Yes, Korea is completely different. As far as Poloniex moving over there, hey, you lose one, we'll gain 5 more. We're going to see a lot of changing of hands and changing of the guard as cryptocurrency comes to fruition. I mean, the only thing that seems to be staying true so far is that Bitcoin's on top. Let's see, we got, I got here BitMix. I got that, they're losing volume, that everyone's leaving. They're taking their money from the exchange. This is because of U.S. regulation coming in on this. All right, we got client. Since you do, we store our coins on Coinbase. Stupid decision. Since when do we store our coins on Coinbase? Everybody did at one point, but yeah, I mean, that's why we're always preaching hardware wallets. If you don't own your keys, you don't own your cryptocurrency. I mean, right now we are to be talking about, did you claim your Mimblewimble coin? If you were at Coinbase, you didn't even have the opportunity. So I think it was 40 Mimblewimble coins per Bitcoin. So you just missed out on an airdrop. You just missed out on free cryptocurrency. That's the stuff you take and trade, not your original Bitcoin that you had, right? Then you can't, it doesn't matter if you lose. It doesn't matter if you make that kind of a mistake. Oh, we got Sammy pulling in.
Hello.
Hello, Sammy.
I know, man. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're only 22 minutes late.
Between the man and the grocery store, I was not winning. I know.
Well, I'm glad that you could make it.
Yeah, with like 7 minutes left or something, sure.
Well, what we got, quick recap, is, Back started their testing today. So no big deal for the price. We're down a couple percent. It's coming at 10,300. It's good, though, because we've had so many delays, right? It's good to finally see it coming to fruition. Besides that, we're looking at some guy from Silk Road days, got $19 million worth of Bitcoin, took it to an undisclosed exchange, turned it into cash. Homeland Security nabbed him. He's looking at 30 years right now for money laundering and transacting in illegal and stolen goods.
Because there were Silk Road coins?
Because, they were, he had to have sold drugs or credit card numbers or something illegal on Silk Road to be able to get these Bitcoins. He's saying that they came from Bitcoin mining, but they're saying that they can look at the blockchain and trace them back. So fungibility problems once again. Oh, yes. Paul Rouleau says, hi, Sammy.
Hi,
or Samantha.
Yeah, so.
I mean, greed. That's what I see there. $19 million. You don't need that much at once.
God, no.
So, you couldn't have bought a whole bunch of Amazon gift cards. You couldn't have, when, like Paul Rouleau said, go to a crypto-friendly country and...
anything other than let me just drop all my bags right here and, oh, wait, no, they're okay.
I'm sure he's kicking himself now.
Yes, after the fact, it's like, man, I think I could have lived with $1 million. Like...
Well, I at least would have tried to hook up with an OTC desk or something. Hey, I got these Bitcoins. They're a little hot. I'll sell it to you on the GL. What's price? 10.3. I'll give them to you for 9.6. No, I got like 19 million worth.
So in the end, it'll be like 17.5. It's still all good. Wow.
I would have just, but see, the thing is he's had them for what?
Silk Road was 5, a while ago.
6 years. I'd have been mixing them like every day. Forget the fees. Right. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's stuff like this that hopefully it'll lead you to believe that if you're doing these kinds of activities, that greed is going to be what does you in. Even if you're not in these markets, just know that greed will be your downfall. Greed is everybody's downfall. The best you can do is be happy for what you have. Every day is a gift. Your family is your biggest blessing. Your precious, the most valuable thing you have is your health. You can't buy that stuff. All right, you guys. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go cook Samantha some dinner because she's had a hard day. I want you guys to go have a great evening. I want you to keep your Bitcoin safe. Watch out for the sim hack. Check out this link that JT Irving's got in the chat for us. There's going to be no show tomorrow. I also have something I have to do after work. And Samantha, you're saying that you're going to have another super late day. So I don't think it's going to happen. And if it did, it probably wouldn't be very good. We will try to return, though, on Wednesday. Hit that notification bell. It'll probably be 7 or 8 o'clock as we've been doing. Hit the thumbs up on this video to share and, check everything out. Help us get on the sides of everyone else's video. We did an interview with Josh yesterday. Great video, good friend of ours.
We love Josh.
He's one of the few people that's actually reached out to the channel and wants to help with the mission here, right? We realize that Bitcoin has no marketing department. We realize that, hey, we may be living paycheck to paycheck and we may be trying to scrape together pennies and dollars to buy Bitcoin. But we can get on the internet and we can tell everyone about how great Bitcoin is, and we can share some of our technical expertise that we have because we got giant school debts. And learn how to do this kind of stuff.
Because we're all super educated individuals, right?
But Josh is in on this. Josh is just like us. So we're going to get out there. We're going to start exploring the deep web, the dark web, the dark markets. I've been looking at all kinds of, there's also legal stuff out there. Number stations are creepy. I have mumble channels, dark web radio. There's a dark web Facebook. So hit the notification bell. We may be looking at something like that this weekend. You guys are amazing. Have a great one. And remember to keep that Bitcoin safe. Later.
Bye, guys.